What up, BMT fam, and welcome to another episode of Breaking M Theory. You already know, we always have a good episode for you guys. On this episode, we're going to talk about the chick who gets that ring. And sorry, ladies, it's probably not a lot of y'all. But for myself, I did make that choice, and I gave the ring to the one who actually deserves it, my beautiful wife. Now, fellas, leave this in the comments. What's the type of girl that is going to get the ring from y'all? We want to know. But for now, you guys enjoy the show because you already know we're about to get into it.
Hey, buddy, you got to put him on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
In Charles the Future.
Jesus, he couldn't wait to say it.
Yes. And we got Bucky's on the ones and twos, holding it down like he always does.
Always.
How you doing, Buck?
I'm good.
There. Oh, you are. He's on it today.
Why?
You just are. I think you got your game face on. He got his game face on, guys.
I like
you have no idea.
I likes it a lot.
Because we have a wonderful show for you today. Remember, all you out there who catch us in the first few minutes, like, subscribe, keep watching to the end, because a lot of the stuff that we say,
Oh, wait. What about them Ninja Watchers?
the Ninja Watchers, the Lurkers, dude, we got some great content. You just get to the end. Trust me, you will not regret it. Watch, because we have a fantastic show. Now, last week we had the ladies on the show, right?
Yeah.
We were talking about when to run away from a relationship, the
course.
3-6-9 rule, right? I was about to sing the same damn song because of you, because you always put that in my head. But we thought a natural progression from that topic would be, well, let's talk about, let's say you've passed that 3-month, 6-month, 9-month plateau, or that whatever that level, and you realize, you know what, this might be the one.
This might be the one.
This might be, you know what, this one might want.
I like this one.
I might have to give her the ring.
Should be the future
I might have to give her the ling ling.
The future Mrs. Future.
He's the future.
The future Mrs. Future.
Are you gonna give her the ling ling?
Ling Ling.
Wow. Twisted. Well, if she does her job right, but
shit.
like, you know, we want to talk about what kind of girl gets that ring. What type of girl should you fellas out there give that ring to? Because you know what? It's not an easy decision nowadays.
In 2024?
In 2024, with all the things that are connected with it,
Social media.
yeah, it's tough out there. It's tough out there.
It's fugazi.
And it can be at times, right?
Yeah.
So now we're competing too many men's out there too.
You're competing. You're competing with men. Right.
You are. You're-
But remember this, fellas. You might be competing with other men, but you are the prize. At the end of the day, she might be getting the ring, but you're the prize.
What did Terrence Howard say one time?
What did he say?
It's getting hot out here for a pimp.
Yeah. So that's a good one. I like that. It is hard out here. So just remember, you know what? You might be given the ring, but you're the prize.
Yeah, of
right.
course.
But here's the thing: you don't give that prize to the wrong one. So before we talk about who gets that ring, let's talk about who
doesn't get that ring?
doesn't get the ring. Let's steer clear of the baddies, the wrong type of baddies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Is that fair enough? Can we do
enough.
that, Bucky?
No?
What do you know?
Here, and there he goes. There's the troll. There's the troll.
Yes. Let's go for the innocents.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
He's not even paying attention. He's on his own.
Yeah, dude.
He has a lot of work to do. So we're talking about who does not get the ring first, right?
Right.
So what do we have to watch out for? What should men out there watch out for?
Let's see. Let's start with users. Thinks me, not we.
What do you think about? So, women who think about me, not we.
All about themselves.
What do you hear when you hear that? What do you think a woman like that is?
Everything that she needs, everything that she wants, and it's all about her.
And that's in 3 months. You need to find out.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how long it's taking you, right? But
it's when you see that.
If you see that it's not about we, because a marriage should be
A partnership.
right? Two people connected, right?
Yeah.
Two people as one, right?
Not just one-sided.
Not just one-sided. So if you see a woman who's only thinking about, well, I want this, I need that, right? Unfortunately, I've noticed a lot of women care about the spectacle of getting married.
Spectacle.
They spend like the wedding, right? They
Should've had
rather
a song
put
for
all
that.
their money in the wedding
Yeah.
than in their future. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, there's a lot of that out there.
So what you think? They see they're like a little princess.
Well, that's
Everybody thinks
the
they're-
point. That's the
that's-
point.
that's-
That's the
that's-
point.
That's
That's
it.
the
The
point
wedding
of
is
a
their
wedding.
dream.
It's
That's their
her
dream
day.
time.
But the thing is,
Their
you just
moment.
throw a lot of money out there.
So they
Well,
rather
no.
spend like 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 at the wedding
But,
for one
that's
day.
But the reality is that is a majority of the women. They all have that fantasy.
Yeah.
Right? They all want you.
Well,
and
here's the thing. They get the fantasy that when they're 15 years old, la quinceañera, that's one of them.
that's or the Sweet 16.
16.
Depends where you're coming
And from
from.
there, the big bang wedding.
Right?
So-
So that's their first marker is
Yeah.
their quinceañera, their Sweet 16. And then the next marker,
Don't forget the
If they get
debuts.
The what?
the debut. I'm sorry, that's 18. 18 for the
Yeah,
Filipinos.
Filipinos. Yeah.
For the Filipinas. Filipinos.
Wow.
Well, I saw Matt.
Dude, that's 'cause of Matt. I was about to say that's because of
Mr. Matt. Sorry. Hey,
He put that shit in our head.
He did put that in our 18 and of course the coming of age, right?
Yeah.
You become like that's becoming a woman, so they have they're all the dresses, they're a woman now, right?
Yes.
So the next big one for a lot of women is
The big
that marriage.
marriage.
Right? But that's my thing. Like if they're thinking about me, about the marriage, about the wedding, about the being a bride, about showing off to the whole friends and family, right? But they don't want to put that money towards, like, let's say, like a house, right? They rather spend, like 50 G's could be spent on a deposit for a home instead of
I mean,
a wedding.
if you think about it nowadays, there are a handful of women that don't even care about that anymore, right?
I mean, of course.
But like,
yeah.
But the ones that do, a lot of them just do it just for the me time, right?
Yes.
And I know we've been saying that,
Yeah.
but like, it's kind of sad. Once that's done, then they kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not talking about experience, but I'm talking about like what I've seen is like a lot of them will just enjoy the moment that they have of themselves, and then years later,
5 to 10, the most maybe.
yeah, they'll do it again with somebody else.
I think they could always have another.
Right.
Once they take half of,
Yeah.
and see, here's the thing. This is why This is the reason why you don't want to pick the wrong one.
Of course not.
Because what ends up happening is you end up getting divorced. They take half your shit. And
Unfortunately.
It's not aiming forever because if you have kids with them, you're screwed then.
Yeah.
So that's forever.
Done deal after that.
yeah, you're tied at the hip.
Mm-hmm.
There's your alimony. There's your
Abalone.
child support.
And the worst thing,
Abalones?
and the worst thing,
Abalones.
they mean spending on the kids or spending on
On
herself.
themselves.
Can be. Depends on the lifestyle you live. But again, like, that's why we're saying somebody who thinks of me, not
Not
we.
we.
Right? Like, what's the best for both of us? Right?
The Kia Philology, you said?
Oh, the IKEA
IKEA
effect,
effect,
right? We
yeah.
talked about the IKEA effect. That's different. The IKEA effect, if you recall, is a man selling
You're building an idea
you're
together.
building an idea like, oh, you know what? Let's build something
Yeah.
together, right? So he's kind of
kinda
right.
right.
It is kind of right because the IKEA effect.
Because
Is,
you're showing the person, they're both saying, showing the.
But again-
you build a castle with it together.
yeah, but the IKEA effect is also fugazi because
Yeah.
that guy might not be the right guy,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Just like the me type woman,
Yeah.
right? So that's what we're talking about. Look
Well, I
for
mean,
somebody that looks for we, not
If
me.
you make it to the altar with a me type person, then you're fucking stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna you have a plenty of time to suss all that out to see if this person's all about themselves and not about you
And the
and
worst
her.
thing, and the worst thing, people call it out like, "Hey, she's using you. She doesn't care about you.
Mm-hmm.
She only needs you when you need her. She needs something around her."
Well, then that's where men mess up.
Yeah.
That's where you mess up because that's when you get the trophy wife,
Yeah.
where you just get the hottest.
I mean, the vagina can't be that great.
Yeah. Because then you just want to say like, look at what I got, guys. You want to show everybody off,
Yeah.
like the girl that I got.
Yeah, yeah.
But she ain't a high quality woman. You're gonna end up losing in the end.
That's not a high quality woman.
That's not high quality H2O. All right. So, we, not me. I like that.
It's always about her, which is kind of what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Same thing. All about her. Yep.
Always hanging out with single women.
That's not good.
I mean, does that go both ways?
It does goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, if you're expected, not to do something, you should be doing the same. You guys are a partnership. You guys should stick to each other and what you know, what you like, and this should be good. If you guys are awesome and compatible with each other, there shouldn't be a problem.
I mean,
But no, hanging out with single,
Yeah,
no,
go ahead.
hanging out with single ladies, or men hanging out with single men, it just leads to a lot of what's it called? It just leads to a lot of bad situations happening and starting up, and it shouldn't be like that. If you're married, you're committed. Stick to that.
Yeah.
Stick to your love, and everything's gonna be golden from there.
right? Good advice. There he is. There he is.
He's sharing right now.
Now here's the thing. Once you're married, like you said, you're not a me, you're a we now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the dynamics have to change of your life. You're gonna have to adjust. You're gonna have to, a lot of things that you used to do when you were single, you can't do when you're married anymore,
course.
right? So you as men and women, we both have to realize like we have to adjust that thing. Now, does that mean say goodbye to all your friends?
No.
Of course not. You could still, talk to them. See them once in a while, but it's not going to be every weekend. It's not going to be,
And it'll be a different type of hangout.
and it'll be a different type of hangout. Let's not going to the club every weekend.
exactly.
Like, sorry, y'all should not. If you're married, you ain't going to be going to the club anymore. Well, not every weekend. Well, if you're a DJ, that's
But
different.
you could also go again.
You're
can still,
a DJ.
You can still go with your partner.
Again,
so it's
what
not
I'm
a
saying
problem.
is every weekend, like you might be
Right.
accustomed to, but
Can
You can still
afford
go.
that now?
You can still go with your partner and still hanging out with all everybody.
Yeah, it'd be more of a couple thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if anybody else in the group doesn't have their couple, obviously. But if we have couples, then we bring them. If we all want to hang out together, that's how it got to be.
That's right. That's right. Fair enough. What are you contesting?
Nothing.
I heard
I saw your eyeballs.
we saw your eyeballs.
I was like left, right.
Even though nobody out there has seen his eyeballs, we see his eyeballs.
Nothing.
Okay.
And if I did, I forgot.
No,
Wow.
you just want to be on
Wait,
the spotlight right now.
Hold on. Wait. Next time.
Okay.
Hey,
Next episode.
hey,
Next
hey,
episode. He hasn't done that. He's good now.
hey. I got spanked for
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
reason.
Yes. Okay.
Constantly has men DMing her.
Oh, I mean that's cool.
that's a big no-no.
What do you think?
Well,
about
what's wrong with that?
That's a big red flag.
that? So if you have a girl,
they
and
wouldn't
she's-
like that if we're doing
has
it.
men messaging her all the time.
Of course not. I think it's game over. Why you going to waste your
That's
time?
sus, right?
Yeah.
That's sus.
You don't commit with a person
That's
at all.
you're out.
I
you
mean,
belong to the streets.
To the streets you go.
a fair thing to do is like. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No.
So, my thought.
Sure.
This is probably outside.
Cause I
the
talk a
box.
lot. I want you to talk.
This is probably the outside of the box thinking of me is like, if a woman has, I mean, we already had an episode where like, can you be friends with a woman, right?
Right.
And yes and no, but like women can have friends on a thing, but like for me, it's like if you trust your woman wholeheartedly and you have a really good relationship, then other men DMing her and she's not reciprocating, that's fine. Like I don't think there's any issue with that.
But
Here's
here's the thing.
if she
well,
reciprocates,
here's
is
the
another
thing.
story.
Okay.
So you're
That's-
saying like she's getting DMs and she's not answering them?
Well, she could be answering them, but not reciprocating to
No,
what
she,
they're
shouldn't,
asking.
she shouldn't be answering
But
them.
not what they're not if they get to a certain point where it's like,
She shouldn't be answering them at all.
Yep.
Period.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Every
you
man,
You don't
every
want
man,
me talking to
every-
girls not even as friends, and you ain't talking to guys
No,
even
right.
as friends.
right?
Oh.
The hell?
Yeah.
So every man thinks so different these days. Maybe 10 years ago, 20, no man will accept that. Now these men sassy.
Sassy.
Sassy
Sassy.
man.
Yeah, they'll accept that bullshit. But
I mean,
we know.
Coming down to it is like, maybe I'm just too gullible about it, but I think
It's respect, bro. It's respect.
yeah, but at the same time, it's also like you know.
So you gonna tell me
I'm not the type of person to like control somebody's
Well,
life.
here's the thing. I'll go ask you. You're with your girl and some guy texting her 12 in the midnight.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll question it. I'll be like, what the fuck
That's-
is
that's
it?
already- that's
That's
respect.
an automatic red flag.
Yeah.
that's-
Here's the thing.
Unless it's your cousin or some shit like
But that's
that.
not. But what I'm saying,
No, I just give it a sample.
if she reciprocates, yeah, it's a problem.
Well, okay. Well, now riddle me this then. Why is it that apparently a lot of women have a backup dude? And see, that's the problem.
Right.
Because
Parachute.
they're not. Maybe they're not reciprocating, but because they're keeping that connection with that guy, that guy's now on her back burner, her like backup dude. and that's what we're kind of trying to say is like
Yeah.
her keeping in contact with somebody, even though she's
Regard,
not.
that's key.
Even the
It
marriage.
won't make it seem like that,
In
but
her
like
mind,
you're
that's might be a
letting
back dude.
you're letting her have friends or backup if something goes wrong with
course.
you. Let me go talk to them. Let me go spill my beans over there and see if I get a better reaction. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, because
again, automatically women don't even want you to talk. As soon as you're with them, they don't want you to talk to nobody else.
Nope.
So why the fuck do I want to do?
True.
Why the fuck am I gonna let that happen?
True.
Simple.
True. Oh, because men are different, right?
Very.
That's what they always tell us.
Now you see,
know how you think.
evil will always triumph because good is dumb.
Dumb. You had a great point, and that's the thing. Like, that's happened to me. I mean, I've done that plenty of times. When you get into a relationship and it gets to that serious phase where it's
Yeah.
like you're like, okay, 100% committed with this person. All those other
check.
backup girls that I had or side chicks, I'm like, nah, I gotta cut them off because you can't. Now, if you're just
It's just out of respect.
yeah, it's out of respect because you can't keep somebody serious and then do that in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of guys do though.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, again, it depends how serious your relationship is,
No,
right?
too.
There's a lot of other factors going involved in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad people too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad people, a lot of confused people. So that type of stuff can happen sometimes.
Yeah. What else, Buckaroo?
Okay, Pumaso. Caring about other opinions.
Caring about others' opinions.
Oh, others' opinions?
Yes.
Others. Okay.
Break that one down again. I forgot how that went.
Okay. So you're dating somebody. You might be wanting to marry that person, but whenever you guys have a discussion, they go to their parents. They go to their
So what do you think
siblings,
about my
their friends.
my boyfriend, husband, future?
So they don't.
and they accept their opinions over yours every time.
In other words,
Okay,
like
so
you're-
she's
you're-
not. She's not either respecting or valuing your opinion first. She got to go to like she.
Yeah, so-
she values more her family's opinion first, and then you maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
So the parents are like more senior. He's a different culture versus ours.
Well, I mean that all depends on the length of the relationship too. Because I mean, at one point you should start depending on your significant other. Because at one point it's just gonna be the two of you.
Right. And that's the thing, right? Like for
I get it in the beginning. In the beginning, yeah, you're still leaning on your parents, right? But
Yeah.
once you guys are by yourselves already, that has to be changed even before that moment even comes.
right.
Yeah, because your parents not gonna marry them. You're the one gonna marry them. You're
Exactly. But like if you're already together, you have your own place, you have your bills together. Mm-hmm. And then like what should we do about, this purchase? What should I do about our plans to have kids? And they go, well, let me go ask them first.
Yeah.
the only way I can see it. Your parent like trying to stop you. You're dating like a porn star or a stripper or.
Not even that. They're just sometimes they don't just agree who you
I
are.
just don't
I
like
agree,
who it is.
but I'm
period.
just giving a sample.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who you're dating with.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I get that's that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
They're trying to save you
Okay.
so you don't be
Yeah.
stupid enough to marry somebody.
Or like and the woman's side is like, oh, sometimes parents don't want you to, they don't like tell their daughters not to marry a guy because oh no, you need to be with a lawyer, a doctor, right?
Yeah.
You can't be with this guy who has
Oh, you got to be with the best of the best.
yeah, and they're already trying to like tell you don't be with this guy, he's a loser.
Isn't that kind of grooming?
I mean that's what parents do.
Yeah.
well,
well,
imagine the day you have a daughter. What you gonna tell her?
the day I have a daughter, I'm not having a daughter.
No, I'm just giving a sample.
All right,
Move
so,
on.
move on. Let's go.
What about posting provocative pictures of themselves?
It's also a red flag.
Red flag.
immediately.
Red
You,
flag.
you don't want to see your chick online. If you can see her online, then who else is going to see her online? Bits and pieces, bikinis, thongs, shaking your ass.
I mean, unless you're
that's the living we're living this style. These
Yeah,
days.
well,
So
unless
that's
your
kinda
job is that, unless you're dating a model whose job
Victoria's
is
Secret.
Well, before
yeah, if you have a Victoria's Secret model,
That's different.
before
Go.
you get into
Sheesh.
that relationship, and you got to be ready to.
you
handle
got to
that.
understand that that's
Yeah,
the way it is.
That's the way it is.
right?
Oh, she's the actor. She's kissing somebody else.
I mean,
Need to have
you
a
got
thick
to
skin.
have a thick skin and accept that, right?
Yeah, but
Fine. There's
That's
certain,
also being, professional.
yeah, that's her profession.
Yeah.
If that's her profession, fine. But if she's working an office job, she's a nurse, but on her free time she's showing off herself in like bikinis and dresses,
See through.
and, see-through stuff.
You know how hot it gets in those scrubs?
Have you tried
Wow.
Bucky?
Hey, I'm just trying to call you out, ladies. Like, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel beautiful. You can,
Yeah.
right? You can dress nice for your man, right?
Yeah.
And you go out and look good for your man. We're gonna look good for you. We should,
Of course.
right? But if
Both
if
ways.
you're showing it out to everybody
whole
else in the
world.
world, that's a huge red flag, man. I don't know because you know if they're online doing that, then you know there's definitely some DMs
Yep.
that somebody's trying to slide into.
Sell her money. Like, show me more.
Hey, who knows? She got that undercover OF.
Feet pics.
Somebody wants some feet pics?
I don't know. Bucky keep bringing up the feet.
I know,
I know,
he
man.
doesn't
I
like the
usually-
feet, but he brings it up, right?
Bucky,
Yeah,
you want
but
me?
you're
You
the
want me?
one.
You want me to sell you
You
some?
always say,
Hey, you know what?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
You know what? hey, quit bringing up old shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a that.
Yeah.
If a girl likes to keep on bringing back old shit all the time, where
My
they-
boyfriend used to bring take me to this place before.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a sample.
You know what? How come you're not like this one? Remember that one time you did this?
Or Dave and Stacy do it like this. How come we don't do it like this?
Right. So you're getting judged
Like, do
by
I,
other
do, I, do,
couples.
I
So
look,
you're
do I look like Dave and Stacy?
So you're telling me when they're having sex, she's thinking of the ex, not him?
Possibly. I mean, that could be a
Yeah.
possible. I don't know. That's not what that's not what we're
yeah,
saying.
we're trying to tangent.
That's a tangent. That's not what we're saying.
Sidetrack.
But if they're talking about her past over you, that's huge. That's actually a separate thing. But we're trying to say when you guys are always like, let's say couples fight.
Yeah.
Couples fight all the time. It happens.
Happened like a year ago.
How you deal with things is how you know you're going to survive in a relationship. But if you fought about something a year ago and now something new comes up and they say, "Oh, remember a year ago when you did that?" I'm like, dude, we
What does that have to do with what
it
we're
has
fighting
nothing
about
to do,
right now?
right? He's
Well,
like,
you did that back then too.
remember when you fell? You tried that. We're talking about the dishes. Like, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah. If they always are hung up on things that you did wrong, that means they're not kind of accepting you as you are now.
Yeah, that's all bad red flags as well.
It's a red flag. It's something that you're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, it makes it tough. It makes it tough because it makes you feel like you're never gonna be at peace. You know what? You convinced me on the peace thing, but
Thank you. It only took 2 years.
it took me 2 years, but I'm 100% on your side now. All
Yes.
right, he got me. All right.
Just think for yourself.
Don't
man.
bring back old shit. That's all.
No, just think for yourself.
See, he's bringing back old shit. That's what
I
I'm
said
talking
think for yourself though.
about.
We're,
Okay, thank
we're
you.
in the present, not in the past no more.
Yeah, we're moving forward.
Yes.
Quit taking advantage of me.
That's what I'm trying to do. Now do the show.
He's trolling you though.
Of course he is.
But seriously, don't think for themselves.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, he's trolling you.
he is trolling me. Oh, but you know, this is the problem, right?
Yep.
I was trying to do some good, cool segues.
That's how he always throws us off
Puma, can you tell him
sometimes.
to step?
No, I got
no.
it. I missed it. I missed it. It's your.
Oh.
It's my fault.
The time has passed.
Yeah,
You being
it's
future?
over.
Yeah,
we
quit,
missed it. We
quit,
missed.
quit bringing up bullshit,
Give
dude.
me my gold shit. A girl who can't think for herself. Well, I don't know. I think that's something that he might like. A girl who doesn't think for herself and only listens to him.
A little more submissive.
Or more submissive.
You can lead, guide her.
I guess.
I mean,
What do you mean? I guess.
That's what you wanted.
That's what you
I mean,
want.
the way
That's
I,
the old man wants that?
I just see,
Don't
I just
say
see,
I guess then. Say BA.
I just see future with a club in one hand
Oh.
and a woman's hair in the other. It
no,
says,
that's too far.
Me Jane.
You went, that's too
Eugene.
far. Just that you're going
Meet
too far.
Tarzan, Eugene.
Me Tarzan, you Jane.
No,
you
no,
just-
no. You're going
You
too
tell
far.
me.
He's not a wife beater, okay?
I'm not saying a wife
Yeah, but
beater.
that's what you
I'm
alluded
bringing
to.
He's talking
I'm
about
bringing it back.
prehistoric
I'm bringing
times.
prehistoric. Yeah, exactly.
You're talking about as a
He
caveman.
knows.
He is a caveman though, but that does not.
But that's not what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, don't say say that. That's what you want, right?
No.
You don't
What-
want to
what?
be.
No brainless one. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's good. That's what I
So,
want.
so not brainless, but what?
She can have its own mind, its own opinion.
19th Amendment.
But still bow to me.
But still.
That is false.
But yeah. Well, you're if you're gonna marry a person, don't marry like a robot.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
what I was saying. Like,
If
no
not,
fucking.
just build a robot.
Just build one.
No, that's horrible too.
You got
Wait, wait.
flashlights out there too, right?
Wait, so your future wife, I like that. The future's
Wife.
Future's future wife.
Mrs.
future's
Oh,
wife.
say what? Like, say what you got.
So it has to have brains. You're smart,
Uh-huh.
but not as submissive. right?
Yeah, it gotta be submissive.
Oh, submissive. Okay, and can't vote.
Can what?
Vote.
We're in 2024.
And olive skin and
I
red hair.
can't. I
Hey,
can't.
olive
I can't.
skin, red hair.
I can't take away the votes.
Yeah, can't take away the vote.
He's like,
Well,
that
right.
time has
So,
passed.
yeah.
If we were back then, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
He says it's an issue. He doesn't say they can't have it.
Look,
Okay.
here's the thing. I always said. Women and men we're not equal, and I never said can I do the stuff we can, but we're not equal. That's the only difference I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all, folks.
That's it.
We
All
went
right.
side rack right now.
What if they take advantage of you?
Oh,
In this point, you should notice in first couple of dates.
369.
Yes, 369. You don't say then your stupidity.
Like, what's a red flag of taking advantage of you then?
Ask you right away, buy her something, take her somewhere.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that for her, or is she asking that for you?
she's asking.
Asking.
okay.
Asking. See, sometimes you want to do that for her.
Yes.
Right.
Certain
that's why.
things you want to help out. You want to give gifts. That's fine.
But that's a subject we had before. Are you a simp or your kindness? So
Right.
So that's the part that kicks in. Like
Be kind. Don't be a simp and just
Yeah.
be walked all over. Right. Where they expect you like, okay, well
well,
now.
test her. Like
Yeah.
sure, I'll get her this thing. Next
Yeah.
thing, like see what she will ask next.
Yeah.
Something higher, more pricier.
Yep.
So that's
Because they're gonna keep pushing that bar
Yep.
higher and higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a continuous thing, then you should be able to suss that out.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah. Anybody, any users like they financially abusing you?
Yeah.
That's a big red flag.
Big red flag.
Get out. Get out.
Run.
Leave it, let them go.
well, you had in the past. You said one of the girls say, "Hey, come visit me, but
Pay the gas.
pay the gas."
Right. Yeah. User. Yeah. Yeah. I told you I learned that lesson
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Run.
There it is. Just run. Just run.
I had to wait for him to stop talking. I was like sitting here like,
He's like, I'm waiting.
He was ready for that. Pull that trigger.
Yep.
yeah, he was watching me. He's like, do it.
Do it, do it,
I'm like, he's still talking.
do it now.
And of course the last one, because I think that was the last one on the list, right?
Do it.
The girl, if the woman does not give you peace.
Is that the last one?
No, I'm just adding that right now.
Oh, that's good. That's a big one.
That's a huge one. The one that
That's,
doesn't
yeah,
give you
that's
peace.
one of my main ones.
Because I realized, I've been in some relationships where they were good on the outside, but I never really had that peace. Right?
Yep.
Like where there's always a complaint, there's always a problem. It might not know, and I
But
even do
isn't
with
it
me.
old girls like that?
Yes,
Majority, yes.
yeah, there is. But I'm talking about extreme.
But
The daily.
The point is, there's always going to be that one that you're going to be willing to put
Of
up with
course.
that
Yeah.
bullshit.
But if it's constant to the point where you feel stressed out because of all the problems that they bring to your life, you don't have the peace, right? If issues arise, people are gonna have problems. That's fine. You can handle them. You can work with somebody. But if it's that weight on top of you every day, all the time, all the nagging and all the problems, then you're not. Then if you put it like this, if you dread having to deal with that, then you're not at peace.
Yeah. If you guys are good, then those things won't be a problem.
No, it won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's bad, then it's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ladies, you guys need to pay attention to that. Which camera am I looking at? Come on, man. You got to say some shit. Like, you got to give a man peace, because if you guys are not on the same page, he's not going to give you what you want. He's going to probably give you the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Words
What?
by Tony.
Yeah.
Ding.
Hey, remember, feed me, fuck me, suck me.
That was all. That's peace right there.
And
right?
happy hubby.
happy life, happy,
And then
happy
you can have
husband.
whatever
hubby.
you want.
And then
Happy
and then you wake up to
Okay.
reality.
And then we wake up to
You're like,
reality.
oh,
That's not gonna happen. Yeah. All right, so we talked about the ladies that don't get the ring.
Yeah.
So what should you be looking for to give that girl the ring? Who deserves the ring then?
That
My
was
wife.
earlier. I was asking in general, the commitment or the submissive one.
My wife.
Well, see here, when you say that,
Yeah,
you're talking like they're mutually exclusive. You can have both.
of course.
No, but you're saying of course, but you're saying they're two different things. You can have both, right? You can have one and the other.
Yeah, I was saying, that's what I was trying to say. I was like,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, time.
Okay. So let's continue. So yeah, commitment. Women can be committed,
Yeah.
Of course.
but that doesn't mean they have to listen to you.
Yeah, that's the
Or
problem.
follow you, right? See this leads to another question, which we're going to talk about in a future episode. Who's the leader of the house? right?
That's next. That's next.
That's next, right? So I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Gotta do your homework, Charles.
both people. By the way, both people have the vote, but somebody has to be a leader at a certain point, and that's the thing. Like, are they willing to listen to you, or are they trying to always combat you and fight you on every
they
subject?
want to have the 2024 these days, half and half.
It could be, but it's gonna make it a lot harder to figure anything out, right? Because you're only gonna get half of an answer.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Continue.
So the one who gets it right
Yes.
is the one about partnership and not about benefits.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a partner. If you're not, you guys are not on the same page, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
The guys are gonna end up leaving regardless, even if you already have the ring.
Right.
By marriage, you guys should be, same page.
Right.
Can't have it any other way.
Partnership is the way to go, right? It's not my way or the highway, right? I mean, of course, you can have your trophy wife if you want to, but just
There's
remember,
gonna be moments. Some days you're gonna be 60, she'll be 40. Some days you'll be 50-50. Some days it'll be her more and you less.
yeah,
It's all a balance.
yes,
It's a balance.
Balance.
I love that. So look for that balance, guys. Look for that balance. If a woman is willing to give you that balance, and you're willing to share that,
Yeah.
then you might have found a keeper.
Yep.
Someone that's willing to be home and don't party a lot either.
Oh God, right?
Well, not be home, but like just spend more time with you
Yeah, like
and family and all that. Yeah.
Well, know the type of person that you're gonna be out. You're gonna want to marry. If you're introverted and she's extroverted, you got to know that she's gonna want to go out a little bit more.
as
You
long
might
as you're
want to-
going out together,
Yeah.
that's a thing. That's normal.
You're gonna have to. But see, there's the compromise. There's
Yeah.
What is that? I just found this out.
Yeah.
This whole IMGJ thing. It's like a personality trait that people are doing. They put it on. It's like all initials. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Are you familiar with
No,
that?
I sent that to you guys like a year ago. You
Yeah.
guys never filled it out.
What is that?
It's the type of personality you are: introvert, extrovert. Like, are you leader? Are you submissive? Like, there's a thing. Like, what kind of traits do you have? Are you more like thought provoking? Are you more like a social butterfly? Yeah, it's a personality trait.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. There's like letters like what you are, like I is introvert, G is like something. So we're not gonna go into, but that's what that is.
Yeah, I was just curious about that. So if you're saying someone's extrovert,
Yeah. By the
No.
way, an introvert and an extrovert can be together, but you got to be a balance. You can't always go out. You can't always stay in, right? If you're a homebody, you got to stay home sometimes, but you got to go out.
If I'm giving you these two go outs, okay, you give me the next one. I don't want to go out.
yeah,
Let's
that's
do
right.
something at home. Let's do something else.
There it is.
boom.
Yeah.
Willing to give me peace. We just talked about this.
Sorry. Oh, I added that on the last one, but it was in this part. Willing to give you peace. Well, we just went over that, so continue.
So,
So-
there.
Isn't rude but knows how to speak up when necessary.
That's
Say it again.
Not rude, not being rude, but speaking up when necessary.
right. No, I'm not saying that you
No.
said that. I'm just saying like that sounds
That
like
sounds like you.
yeah, it sounds like you, right?
Speak up when it's necessary. Be
Don't
quiet.
Be rude.
Be quiet, otherwise.
Be quiet.
That one just went over my head. Like,
shit.
what?
She shouldn't be rude to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Shouldn't be mean to you.
Because
She shouldn't talk back to you.
yeah. Come on, bro. We're trying to make this a good thing. We're not. Okay, maybe no. You know what? Go ahead and say that. Continue.
That's it.
Go off of what
That's
you
it.
said.
Go off. Continue.
That's
Continue.
it. That's it. I'm done.
She should watch her mouth.
You wanted to say it.
Oh my god.
I guess maybe. Because being rude again is a lack of
Respect.
And with men, we seek respect, right? And
seek
if we don't have respect at the house, you're gonna lose us. And then that's when you end up going and then you wonder why men start looking other places. You wonder why men fucking cheat is because they lost.
Travel somewhere else to see.
Because at home they don't get the respect.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Right? So, be respectful. Don't talk shit to your man, but also you have to speak up if you know something's not right or
Yeah,
something's wrong.
obviously. Don't want a mine.
Yeah, we don't want to, again, we don't want a slave.
I never said I want a slave.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying we don't want a slave, but you want. But they should be.
No queen quick at all.
Me, future.
Me, future.
Make it
You,
seem
Jane.
like you make it seem like I have my chain to the bed. She can't go nowhere, only to the bathroom.
I mean,
Well,
you-
if she
you-
talks back,
Hold
she
on.
might- the
He
chain
does
might
own
come off.
handcuffs for some reason.
He does have handcuffs. They're
Where
here
is it?
somewhere.
You know what? Because you spoke out of turn. I'll be back 2 hours from now.
Oh God.
Off the rails.
Who else gets the ring? Who else gets the ring?
Someone who listens.
you can't even talk. You're killing Bucky here.
And genuinely cares about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Listens and cares.
Once
right?
again, if they want you to listen to them, you got to listen to us.
Yeah.
I mean, we want the same respect. We want the same, oh my God, Bucky, you okay?
I just gotta say this one. Like, no, go ahead.
No, finish. No, I'll jump back in.
Gives me a sandwich, really, dude.
who said that?
That's the last one.
Yeah.
That was you. That was you. I
told me to put that.
I added the LOL.
You told me to put that.
I'm sorry.
you want
That
me
was
to
just
say
fun. I just saw it.
I think we said, I was like, we're going to put this one for Charles.
So okay, like say somebody some random person talks share your woman, you gotta step up,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
protect her.
Yeah.
So that'll be your reward.
And
Here,
then,
honey.
and then, yeah,
here's
then,
your
then after,
sandwich.
like,
Look, I took care of you. I
Yes.
protected you. I keep you safe. I keep you secure. Where's my goddamn sandwich? That's all we're saying.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's all we're talking about.
And then they'll do it if they're very loyal to you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you look.
Ride or die.
So where do you find the right one?
Good question.
Church.
I was gonna say that, but it's over.
Well,
Find an
for some of
activity
us,
to do.
we have to look
At the
And
club.
look.
At the club.
and look and look and look, and we have to slay through a few of them to find the right one. Hey, but sometimes you find that diamond in the rough.
Maybe go color me mine. Look for somebody there. I don't know.
Where?
You never been there?
Where?
I like, obviously, like through friends.
Yeah.
Friends introduce you. Work. Bars and clubs is always difficult.
Yeah.
Your chances are low.
Bars and clubs just for fun.
That's for fun, but it's possible. It can happen,
It can.
right?
Yeah, because sometimes
It's rare, but
the
it
girl
can.
never goes to a club, and
Yeah.
that day you might hear, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. So for me, the things that I look for, right? Again, one of the biggest things now is peace, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm with somebody who is chill. It's like we have a balance,
Balance.
right? We hardly ever argue, right? And when we do, we kind of discuss it, and we know when to end. Like it doesn't drag out for days and days and days.
Yeah.
And we know, here it goes. When you guys get into fights, take a time out, take a break. And sometimes, cooler heads will prevail. So I have somebody like that who likes to do some of the same things that I do. Excuse me, likes to have fun, and wants the betterment of myself. When I say I'm trying to do this, I get encouragement. I don't get like, that's not gonna happen, or I don't know about that one. I get somebody that backs me up. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Now you found that person.
Yes, I did.
Like what do you do? How did you find this? What traits were the things that made you go like, this is it?
My wife is everything, dude. What hasn't she done for me? What hasn't she helped me on?
Yeah.
And she is truly my ride or die. Think nobody else is gonna take her place ever. And now with
girl.
and now with the baby on the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I love my kid already. He's not even born yet. And I fucking love the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I love the fuck out of my wife.
Right.
I'm ready to fucking everything.
Yeah.
I'm ready to build my
Because-
family.
Because I've seen you guys, and I've seen like when you've been down or
Yeah,
you've
we've
been,
had our ups and downs.
No, but like you personally, like you've been in situations where you've been sick, you've been hurt, you've been injured. She's the first one to be like, you know what? Let me help you.
She's the first one there all the time.
I'm gonna call the doctor for you. I'm gonna call the lawyer.
I'm gonna
for
set
you.
this up.
I'm gonna set this
all
up,
this-
set that.
Let's go.
Right? I mean, thinking you first before her, just because she knows you need it. Like when I see that, I think that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, what do you
of
think
course.
about that?
There's a partner in crime right there.
Yeah.
And that's very hard to find.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you got a little one on the way. That's how you know it's working, right? So that
Well, some people believe that a kid might not make anything better
No.
or something like that. But nah, it's not even the case, because if you're willing to actually want that, which is I wanted it.
Yeah.
So that's the one. It's not we didn't have an accident or nothing. No, I
but-
wanted a kid.
Yeah, because you guys didn't just go, let's have a kid right away. No,
Yeah, no.
you guys have been together for years.
Hell yeah.
And you've gotten to this point where now, you know what?
Like, let's do this.
It's time to start the next phase of your relationship.
Yep.
So there it is.
I'm beyond thrilled. Let's
All
go.
right. All right. So, fellas out there, hopefully you heard some wise words. We old head. I'm an old head. He's a very old head, right? He's a mentally old head. I mean, he's living it right now.
Yep.
You know, take it from some regular guys that have been going through it. This is just advice to help you guys out, because that's what Breaking M3 is all about.
Yes, sir.
So, Tony,
Yo.
what should people do?
Like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal. Same as always. And we'll be back with the next one.
We out.
Peace.
Adios.
Oh, we're done? Oh, we're done. Huh?
Bye.
Yeah.